Right guys, we're live in Walsall. We're currently approaching the Park-In Hotel where the left are Hi Joe, hi Paranormal. Sound and quality okay? Lovely, so we are outside Walsall. We've just come from, we've got two separate demos. We've got Stop the Boat where we've just come from, and we've got a separate Stand Up to Racism one, as you can see, just up in front. All right, Dodgy. All right, Spike. So we've got all the lefts approaching on the right hand side here. Stand Up to Racism.
I don't want to get too near, I don't know what you're looking for. Well, I do like winding them up, you know, I just don't get arrested.
I've got to film them. Hey, you alright?
Wait, are you guys from this side, sorry, over here?
Just independent recording.
I'm not going over there to annoy.
I was going to say, yeah.
No,
Just
no,
urban, just...
Obviously,
Sorry, buddy.
I'll be saying
keep
here,
it
like,
peaceful.
Yeah, no, I'm
That'd be
just
great.
recording. Yeah, just recording events.
I'm just going to see what's going on.
Yeah, you just stay there.
Yeah, I'm just recording events, that's all.
No worries, thank you.
Let's park in Walsall Hotel. Stand Up to Racism over on the other side there. Right. Same old faces here.
I don't agree with. I'm a teacher.
Sorry.
Can't be a long-term thing. It's costing a lot of money.
You alright, Jason? You alright, mate?
Some people just
So we're in Walsall, Stand Up to Racism, outside. The usual suspect straight in front. He's pretty much the spearhead, I think. Always see him. So there is a separate demo down the other end. They've been separated by about 500 metres.
the corporation, government, the elite, they're getting exactly what they want. This is what they want to happen. When you see these protests and stuff take place in London, they want that to happen.
That's why who are you taping?
Sorry?
Are you filming? Okay, and where are you from?
Sorry, my friend.
What are yours?
I'm from England, mate.
From England. Okay. So that tells me all I need to know about you.
You're sad. You're sad you've got no one at your retail park.
Can you see, mate?
You're sad.
Keep going, mate. Keep going.
Sad, aren't you?
Recognise your face from all the streams, mate. You get about a bit.
All of the fascists, aren't you?
Look at the anger in his face.
I'm just from
used by you.
Anger, mate. Anger.
You're so bored, you're doing it.
Were you bullied as a kid?
Well, likewise for yourself. We're not paid.
Could you put yourself back over there where we asked you to be, please?
We're not paid antagonisers, mate. Who pays for you? Who pays for you? It's Bully Boy from Canada. We know these types.
Look, Trump lost, didn't they?
Well, I don't get why you guys are all going to make it about racism. I don't know why you have to get angry and put your hands on it. Well, I don't understand why you have to put your hands on people.
Camera
I don't care. I don't care.
I know you don't care. I don't care. I'm so
Care. You're the one letting this country down. People like you let this country down. People like you let this country down. People like you let this country down.
Sorry. So we've got the antagonisers here again, approaching as always. Bully Boy from Canada there. Yeah, recognise his face. Likes attacking ladies by themselves. Real big man attacking ladies. Well done, mate. You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, well, did you not put your hands on me?
Back over to his side.
Look, arrest him. Come assault. He's always like, oh, you again.
I'm not protesting.
These are they've come across here. Wants him and him.
It's legal. It's legal it's to defend against tyrants like you, buddy.
He's a bully. Misogynist.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, horrible man.
Bullies ladies. That's why she's got to carry defence spray with her. Disgusting behaviour. Disgusting. Don't see much love coming from this side, mate.
Tens of thousands of people were tortured by the American militaries. And that is why that created a society of fear, of apprehension and disruption. And that is the material conditions for a large number of refugees wanting to get out.
As you can see, the antagonistic behaviour again by Stand Up to Racism, who have a banner on the back, love music. Yeah, not much love coming from that side. Absolute disgrace. Paid for actors. That's all you are, paid for. Who pays your wages, buddy? Who pays your wages? Paid actor of the state, you are. Paid actor, mate. Same old faces, same demos, all paid for, all bussed in. These are the people that are destroying this country. Sorry, buddy. And give it a like and a share if anybody can, please. Show these people for what they are. Yeah, Joe, that's enough is enough, mate. Tyrants. This one, you're a teacher, I believe.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
An educated person.
So you're on board with all the trans and all this ideology with the kill?
I've got no problem with trans people at all. No.
What about the teaching for the kids? You're on board. With the indoctrination of the children?
No, there's no indoctrination of children going on.
Yeah, you know there is. Absolute scum, mate. Absolute.
Come back and debate with me.
Absolute, mate.
Well, let's debate about what do you know about indoctrination of children then?
What with all the RHSE or PHSE?
Yeah. What's happening then?
Well, the fact that parents aren't allowed to take out if they don't consent or it's against their beliefs.
Tell me an example.
What do you mean, an example?
An example.
What of a parent trying to take their children out against the indoctrination?
Can you step off hotel? I know this is going to sound really petty.
Yeah, no.
That's fine. That's one thing we're trying to maintain.
This is not a problem, mate. So the indoctrination, See, this is why we can't talk, because of people like this. We try and have a bit. Yeah, but then he's. Yeah, but if he's coming up from behind, he likes to do that quite often.
You don't debate with fascists. That's it. Wait till the rain for your kids, mate.
How many have you got? How many have you got? How many? How many of you are teachers?
Any of you great chunks?
Refugees are welcome here.
Send them back.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Illegal immigrants, aren't they? Illegal.
Refugees are welcome here.
Illegal immigrants. Difference.
Refugees are welcome here.
There's a difference.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
But I'm born here. I'm born here. I've got
Refugees are
a right
welcome
to be
here.
here, my friends.
Refugees are welcome here.
Oh, there's another bully boy.
Refugees are welcome here.
Recognise your face as well.
Right, sir, the reason why this footpath needs to be clear, 99.9% of the fans who exit their stadium come along this side of the road. Very few go on that side of the road.
Yes, Bobby. Send them back.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
So, all the ones in the yellow jackets here, all the bullies and the antagonisers. Cannock, Walsall, this one here closest to me is a bully from Walsall. They all are like attacking ladies.
I'm allowed to go anywhere in you tell me what is down in the way. Please tell me and I will do what you ask. I can't be fairer than that.
Oh no, I get that.
I promise you, I'm not being wary. You told me to stand in the middle.
And you did.
Yes, I did.
You
You told me where you
thank
wanted
you.
to stand.
Right, at the moment, we're just going to go round in circles.
I'm not, because I'm asking you a question. Where do you want me to stand?
Who pays for you? Who pays for you to do all this? I'm asking a genuine question. Intimidated by a camera. Wow.
But they're really going to show their fascist friends and their racist friends is what successful protest looks like. They're going to really show their fascist friends.
Yes, Bobby, I know. I just want to try and get him on camera saying it, mate.
They are trying to manipulate protesters just like opposed to cops are doing the dirty work, opposed to terrorists are trying to distract, because the terrorists have got nothing else.
So, hotel in question, parking.
That's not the real.
So yeah, parking, Wolseley, housing the illegals, security's out. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Just wait for the
You guys were defeating panic last week. That's what you said. From the racism and fascism. We saw you defeating
Peter Tell, yes, exactly. Peter Tell.
on our side, in the crowd driving past, there's more people giving us beats than you get in your retail park. So we're saying very clearly, the refugees are welcome here. You will try to whip up hatred in Walsall.
Exactly, paranormal. Exactly.
Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear! Refugees are welcome here!
I've got a right to stand here and try to, because this man here was trying to talk to me about he's anti-trans and stuff like that, and anti-teachers talking about LGBT issues, and I'd like to know from him why there's a problem with talking about LGBT issues in schools.
It's the indoctrination and the inability of the parent to take their child out if they disagree with that.
So what?
So like religious education in the past, you used to be able to take. I don't want my child a part of that.
Yeah.
Same with any other issue, whether it's Jehovah's Witness.
Well, I know at my school, nobody's ever tried to take their children out of it.
No, but if they wanted to, it's not allowed.
Is it not allowed?
It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't.
Do you know anybody who's actually been forced to sit in a...
Well, I know people that are trying to take their children out and aren't allowed.
I tell you, no child would be forced to sit in a room that they don't want to be in.
Well, I know different. Well,
I think you've got to realise that schools are caring communities for children.
They used to be in the past. I don't know. Sorry, I used to help my children out of school all the time, my friend. So yeah, the indoctrination, we see it from his parents' point of view.
I'm a teacher, that's offensive to me because I'm not indoctrinating anybody.
You're a fucking idiot.
Fuck off. You step to me, bro. Sorry? Step to me. Don't say sorry to me, bro.
I'm not saying sorry. Just won't be intimidated by you.
Sorry.
I'm independent. I'm just reporting events and the thuggery of both sides, but it only seems to be from one side every single time, believe it or not, which says a lot about stand up to racism.
Fuck, are you still here?
Yeah, pal, and you.
Can I get any content today? Any donations today?
Very kindly to start moving down this way,
No,
please.
well, they should be back on their side first off.
We will sort that. Can I do one thing at a time? If you could just start moving this way,
Yeah,
it'd be really good.
yeah, no, that's fine, mate.
Start moving this way, please, my friend. So do that once we're down to this, mate.
Yeah, don't get hands on.
But they then act like they were hostile. Everyone's turned up in a
You keep coming, please.
Slowly walking. Thank you.
Well, start walking. If you just have one long straight line and start walking. Come on, guys.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
No, no problem. You might just keep
Yeah, don't get hands on. I'm disabled, so I don't want anybody touching me.
I don't want to touch you.
Yeah, because it will be assault if you get hands on unaccordingly. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, I'm walking, mate. So yeah, that's the stand up to racism lot. As we all know, they're all funded and being protected by certain people and authorities, corporations.
No.
So as you can see, a bit.
On what law are you moving me? Because we're going to have lots. No.
BB. BB. Yeah. Yeah, I recognise the voice.
I want to know what that section is before I move. I want to know what that section is before I move.
We'll talk down there when we get away. You're not letting us move.
You're wanting me to move, but you're not telling me what section.
So, I've got Bear Britain Audits here, speaking to the police.
Just keep moving a bit. Keep moving.
not touch
we're all
them.
sorted out.
Do not touch
You can film from there. From here, can't you? No problem.
All right, here.
No problem. Okay? Don't come on it. Because it makes my job a lot easier.
No. Your job is to enforce the law. As long as you enforce the law, we should be alright. Yeah? As long as you enforce the law, we should be alright, shouldn't we?
Hi, Sealer. Swift and bold, mate. I'm with it. Sorry, I don't do Latin, but I'm with it. Swift and bold.
Right.
Yes, paranormal. So, big up Bear Britain Audits. Big up. Fucking great work he does. You all know him. Respect, BB.
Alright, mate. You good?
Yeah, respect, mate. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyrants.
It's just a joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. One rule for them.
So they're not breaching the peace right now?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, sir. You know what section is it?
Oh.
You're inspector, I'm not there, big boy. Right? But it doesn't mean he's big boss.
Mate, listen, in a few moments,
I want
that
to
football
know-
stadium's going to empty with
So,
football
yes.
supporters. And what I don't want to happen is them to come out here, be any sort of problems, falling
Yeah.
over, any sort of danger.
They want
people
to
in the
what?
road. So
What's
all
the
I want
score?
to do is just move a little bit further down.
Why can't we stay here though? We're out the way.
Just move that
Lost in the crossway, that's what there's a lot of people coming out. If you could just move down that way, please, thank you.
It's any
You
idiots.
know what the story is? It's always been
Well, we don't want anyone to come out of there giving you a bad name, do we? Just in case they
I
do
don't care
something
whether they give me a
silly,
bad
they
name.
might get associated with you if you're in the middle. So if you're down there, you have to wait, guys, you're not getting
You see what happens, right? The one guy was swore at me, none of you copies said something. But I did, and he copied it as well. But I told him, he swore at me, ignored me. And he's telling me to
You keep going down to the fan.
I don't take his name, to be honest with you.
Fucking joke, mate.
What they're frightened of the football fans coming out and building in for that.
Yes, mate.
Oh, I want to clip that.
Yeah. Be hilarious when the football fans do it.
Even
So
the
clever I
Doncaster
am up
fans
there,
will
then.
get them.
So as you can see, we've been moved unlawfully, I would say, along by the police here. I'm not too sure. Not too sure there's any actual sections in place. So what legitimacy there is behind this? I'm talking to my camera, mate. No.
I reckon we get across there then. You know,
Public.
to see what happens.
Yeah. I think so. So yeah, bear with us. Police are being quite.
People following us now.
You said they're coming out on that side. So this side's safe then, yeah?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
We only want to get a bit of footage, that's all.
We just don't know where you the problems that can some point.
To be fair, I was going to move anyway when they came out after.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit of a pussy.
It's going to be the next 5-10 minutes or so that we're going to go.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. So yeah, the reason they moved on, the football stadium is literally there. So you've got 5,000 Walsall and Doncaster supporters just about to come out. And they're scared of any, well, whether anything happens to the left or whether they join us, I'm not too sure. So yes, sorry for the lack of action at the minute. and it's the Poundland Stadium in Walsall. What a wonderful name. That's huge, mate. It's got to be 6'7", 6'5", 6'7". It's huge. Yeah, spot on, mate. I am live, so just, no, you're all good. Just in case you said anything.
No, I didn't even realise you had a channel, mate.
Yeah, I've only just started. Yeah, it's only locally.
Are you local?
Rotherham, yeah. So yeah, it's covering what I can when I can, and trying to show the downfall of England as it is at the minute, mate.
These won't, will they?
No,
Yeah.
no. So yeah, no, love Lulu's work and all what they're doing and all this shit. So. Jump on board, mate. Support where we can.
Well, I've just had it out with. Well, not had it out. There's a lady over on that side over there. Might turn up today. And I went and covered an Elbit drone system. Basically, it's an Israeli company that make drones, and they, to a degree, are responsible for the bombing in Palestine. They're going to protest there. Me, obviously, as somebody that highlights people's rights, whether I agree completely, I appreciate your right and respect your right to protest in what you believe in. Do you know what I mean? So I've gone there and I've covered it. She's obviously seen me here. I'm confused. You come to, I agree with what you were saying. However, just because I agree with that, it doesn't mean that I agree with this. Do you know what I mean? You're the one sat over on that side of the road saying that we're racist. I never said I was racist. You said that. You know, if I was racist, I wouldn't have come and supported you in what you were going on. Do you understand? So I said, so in the same as now you know I'm not racist, you can't say that guy over there, who's also here for the same reason as me, is racist. Do you know what I mean?
It's just that easy tag, and it's a slur.
Tag, the first thing you go with. Why do you go with it? Because you've got no substance to what you're going on about.
Absolutely.
You know, we can do that. Show me the numbers, show me the statistics. You come up to me with the statistics that shows that it works.
They've got nothing.
And I'll go home now.
Like you say, they've got no argument.
But it doesn't work like that. Do you know what I mean? And while that's the case,
none of them
our children are losing out and our futures. And
none of them are ever going to fucking work. Because they can't speak the fucking language. Go on.
That's fair enough.
Period, mate. That should be enough reason to fuck them off out of the country. You can't speak the language, you can't work.
That's a fair point.
It's about values as well, isn't it? But you know.
I'm all here to check the fucking land, mate, and the people can't see. Them stupid fuckers up there, mate, they'll be the first ones who'll be getting it, or the gay fuckers as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll be the ones who'll be getting it first, the gays, they'll be hanging them off the fucking lamppost, mate.
Yeah, that's what that they sit on. You know, when it all goes off, you'll be the first people,
absolutely.
And they will, they'll be the first ones.
Absolutely.
The easiest ones, you were the easiest ones 2 years ago.
I've been doing this for about 4 fucking years, I've been younger than everything, mate.
About 2 years. Local, like that. Local.
I'm on the other side of Bescot. Steaming fuckers.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Steaming to any fucking right. So it's the only thing they know. It's when he gets stuck into it. That's not the problem.
Sorry for the lack of action at the minute.
This is what I object to. So we all have to speak
I say the football finishes at 15:15. Not too sure what the time is now. I'd say the football lot are coming out soon. Nice chat to BBA, Bear Britain Audits. If you don't know him, go and give him a like and subscribe to his channel. Same with Lulu Sherez. Welcome everybody in chat. Appreciate you joining. Oh, thank you, Paranormal. Yeah, they should be coming out any second then. Yeah, I think the game's literally just finished. That's right, Paranormal. Welcome. Oh, classy bloke there. Well done, mate. Do apologise if it sounds a bit windy. It is picking up a bit now. BBA there having schooling the police on their rights, no doubt. Do apologise, not a lot to film. Thank you, Spike. Cheers, mate. It's Walsall, so yeah, it's not the prettiest of places, but the heart of England, should we say. They are, Spike, yeah. Like I say, car park's full of them over here. Yeah, they're all starting to come out now, the football boys. I'll have a look at the details on that, Paranormal, thank you. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Infringe on our rights even more.
Thanks for walking me. So...
Again, the legalities of them moving us on there, I'm not too sure, but it wasn't lawful. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, everyone's coming out now. Sealer, does that something relate to you? Swift and bold.
Redditch came.
Cheers, cheers, Sealer. Can I just say Swift? Call you Swift? Is that all right? My pronunciation's awful, mate. I guess that you feel betrayed then, Swift? I presume you served as well, mate?
What's the score, mate? 2-1. 2. Walsall. 3. Look at that.
There we go, got some boys, bit of action coming.
Maybe that's one of the things where it's like.
Hello! All right, mate. Hello!
Quiet now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Way out the singing.
Keep them out.
What's the plan of action? Stay here, go around back to the other side. See what, I don't know. Well, I want to be here, really, don't we?
Hey?
I want to be here, really. Don't we? I don't know. Again, they're not going to let us go any further down, are they?
Look, they're telling you to fuck off on now, what?
Looks like some of the football fans are giving them jip over there. Yeah, they moved us on, Bobby, didn't they? So they got no one to shout at. Yeah, there is another protest. It's literally 200 metres round the corner up there. Yeah, again, the left get the provenance, get the best spots, best support. All enabled, as we know. So yeah, sorry for the lack of action, guys. Obviously would have been like to have been in the mix. I did give matey boy who tried to intimidate me in Cannock the other day, I did give him shit. Still got the numbers down there. Oh, here we go. So I presume we've got all the Doncaster boys. Right, boys. I love it. Nice, mate.
Walsall.
Right, chaps.
What about?
Sadness.
That was 150.
So we're allowed back down there as soon as this crowd goes then, I presume? Looks like hopefully that bus will ram into them. Do us all a favour. Donkey massive, yeah. So yeah, we'll see whether it's possible to go down once all the football supporters have came out. We'll see what the police's response is then. Nice to see Bear Britain Ordnance out. Somebody local, fighting for local things. Well done, mate. Police getting hands on over there. Sorry. Good win?
Yeah.
Yes. Good. And traffic management round here is a joke.
Že bude drzí dát kabučo.
Yeah, same here, paranormal. Same here. Stand up to racism down there, and there's an anti-immigrant stop the boats one just round the corner. So yeah, obviously you've got the hotel just on the side there.
Yeah. All the immigrants.
Yeah.
I knew there was something.
And obviously you've got the obviously the football's just finished as well.
Well, I thought there was too many police for the football.
You just come out of you.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah, it weren't bad actually.
Win's a win.
Win's a win. Ref was poor as always.
Have a good rest of your day. Have a look what's happening over here. Sorry, mate? You can't assault me. You can't assault me, mate. Who's assaulted you?
We don't want to be on your I don't want monkeys
I was stood there. I was stood there, mate.
Touch him on, mate, but do you want to go back to you?
Yeah, no worries,
I don't
mate.
want to get you hurt.
Yeah.
Get you hurt, mate.
Fucking idiot. How are they allowed to attack me and my stuff?
I don't want to be filmed, mate. So
Well, as you know, in public place, there's no right to privacy. It's fucking disgusting again.
What happened? Were they from the left?
I think they're probably just football. I don't know.
What's the matter?
I don't know.
Sorry about that. Back on. Yeah, but they can't approach me and just fucking attack me.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Just random.
Yeah, those three behind the tree there.
What are you doing?
No right to privacy in public, mate.
Is it because you filmed it?
Mate, go over there.
Oh, right, that's why.
What are you doing?
I'm not videoing kids. I'm videoing the whole
Yeah, I know what
process.
you're
Plus,
kids there.
Plus, there's no right to privacy in public. You are allowed, like anybody can pull their camera out and film in public.
I did this to you now. You've gone like this
Yeah,
in your
absolutely.
face. That's all right.
Yeah,
He's not doing it in people's face. He's trying to record the thing. You know,
Do you moan about CCTV everywhere you go? No, but it's the same.
Are you going to sit over CCTV?
No, but we're being filmed constantly, mate.
Let's go back to the boat.
Well,
See you guys.
we've got,
Thank you.
fucking wow. I don't know whether what was caught on camera there. Did you see him attack the phone? Yeah, again they're gonna fucking moan because we're following them now.
Oh, well, how do we do it? How do we do it then?
We'll just, yeah, again it's one of them, isn't it? Depends where they're parked, isn't it? Obviously, they're going to probably be
Can
parked.
you turn it off or something while we're going?
No, I'm staying live. Not my fault. It's fucking.
No, I'm not saying it wrong.
They need to grow a fucking pair. If they don't like being in fucking film, then they've got to watch what they're fucking doing with their actions and what they're saying. Fucking disgrace. Fucking disgrace. Oh, I'm fucking fuming now.
I did tell you people are full of demons. You didn't.
Yeah,
I
no, I know. Yes, paranormal. You came up and knocked what I'm carrying my phone on pretty much out my hand.
Well, now they're going to wait for us to walk the other together.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to get set up here. Those angry lot are waiting up there now. And the police have left them, so it's going to get interesting. I'm from Rotherham, from your earlier question, Spike. Staying up there with my brother, mate.
Should we ask them if they'll walk us back to...
I've got to do the fucking job. It's got to work for both sides, surely.
We need to go back again.
Yeah.
They're all waiting for him now. What can we do?
Charlie's, reform, and we're going towards the coach bar.
So did you hear what the lady just said to you then?
Forward.
Wow. Wow. Totally blanked. Asking for a bit of security from the police. Excuse me, officer. Excuse me. Officer. Officers. Officer.
I think he's doing it with them.
Officer. Sorry to bother you, mate. Yeah, you're all fucking busy when it counts, aren't you?
Don't swear at me, sir.
Well, can you help protect the public?
Put it away and we'll go down there.
No, I'm not. I'm keeping it live.
Oh, we're going to get bloody trouble then. Hey?
I was recording the demo, mate. I wasn't recording. I was getting coverage from the other side.
No, we're not doing it. They'll be bringing me now because they want me to film their speeches.
Yeah, because I was trying to speak to him and he was just walking away blanking me. Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to say. Hello,
We're
officer.
not the enemy. Honestly, we're not. We really care about cultures. Yeah. Yeah. Stuff.
When
you get to my
Doing
age,
it for my kids,
you're a young
mate.
man, you're a young man. Yeah, they want everything. They want changing genders for laws.
We're doing it for our kids, that's all, mate.
I know, but listen, from our point of view, I'm an old woman. I don't want my sons being brought up. He is.
Is that camera on?
It's not on you.
What? It's not on?
It's not.
Right, so there you go. So that's why they're in there. That's come in. That's all right. I wasn't filming you.
Yeah, I am.
You wanted to speak to me. What was the problem?
It's fine now, mate. We did ask a group of 6 to give us a bit of protection walking this way, but they just blanked us, and so did yourself. So
I'm not being funny with you, mate, but
no,
one of my arm.
No,
you're actually walking along here talking to one.
Yeah,
so
no, I understand that now.
Yeah, I do it to you, mate. If they were going to do anything, I think they'd have probably done it. But
I just want equal treatment for both sides. That's all.
I don't think it could be more equal at the moment, mate. There's more police here. I think much has happened so far, so that's good.
All of that is deleted as well. Delete it.
Sorry, mate.
Delete all that that you filmed with us.
I won't be deleting everything.
We are deleting.
You can't play with it.
No, we're probably all more on your side, and we've got fucking jobs and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you theoretically film someone
If there's anything on there, I'll edit it later. I can't do it right now.
Mate, some of us are actually teachers, you know, as much as we don't look like it.
No, I understand, mate. No.
And then you're ramming cameras in faces and then getting handcuffed and stuff like that, and you've got them filming for online. Don't look great for the school, the lad works in, does he? Alright. When you're a camera, you're expected, you're going to have fucking people coming up to you, are you?
Well, it's a bit of a learning curve for everybody, innit, Al?
But you didn't attack the police guy with the camera as well.
It's perfectly legal, yeah, we tell him all the time, swish it off.
See each other's point of view.
It's perfectly legal to do it, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They didn't understand you, I guess, yeah?
Well, you can do it, copyright, legal, you can do it, it's legal in public, but it's really annoying to the public. You know what I mean?
I think we've learned that more than we can.
I know you sound the sound, they get what they need, and they're like, okay, we'll film for the day, then switch it off all day, don't they? Really? Pretty much, you know what I mean, in a while. Well, oh, sir, don't know. Switch comes into the book. Goes, right, I've got them all, right, and then he switches off and have a normal conversation with us after he's got what we're interested in. It's normal. He's starting to run bloody cameras like that.
Just so that you're aware. These are not part of that.
No.
You know that, don't you?
Yeah. I'm just out filming in public, mate. Still doesn't defend them attacking me. So we're on to the stop the boat side now. see stadium there in the background, so obviously that's where the left were on the other side round there.
Oh, what a drama!
So I think we've got what looks like Alec Yerbury.
We are facing an enemy of organisers within, and we are facing a power that calls itself the British government. But the entire time, its sole objective is to undermine and destroy everything that our people
Main message is here: protect our children, stop the boats. Enough is enough is enough. How's our homeless?
This enemy does not live in a hotel down the road. This enemy lives in with the clique of Westminster criminals. That is where this enemy organises. What we see in places like this, in towns like this, we simply see the pawns on the chessboard. We never see the kings and queens. We never see those agents who behind the scenes orchestrate the demise of our people. These organisations which at face value call themselves things like parties, unions, these entities which the whole time treat our people as objects to be raped, pillaged, broken and then thrown in the bin, but the entire time are secretly plotting to take everything that we have for themselves. Now, it's vital that our people understand that this fight is not just a local fight. This problem is never going to be able to be solved by simply starting at the bottom up and fighting at a purely local level. Even though that is where the problem manifests itself, that alone will never be enough. It's quite common for those, especially on the left, to talk about solidarity. Now, their kind of solidarity is a sick, twisted, perverted solidarity. A creed of internationalism rooted in the only two things in the world which are truly international: money and power. But what our people must find is a sense of solidarity within their kin, within those that share their heritage, their history and their blood. Our people must discover within themselves that solidarity that for too many years they have allowed to fall by the wayside. Our people are not just objects. Our people are not a miserable people. Now, if in the history of this nation the people of Britain had accomplished nothing, if in the history of this nation we had been slaves and insects crushed by the rest of the world, then yes, maybe I could understand when people say the situation is hopeless. And I know there'll be people who will stand today and say, well, what difference can it possibly make to have 30, 40, 50 people? What difference can that make? But then at the same time, I think to all the things in our history that have started out on such a marginal scale, that have started just with 5 to 10 people, and yet from those roots, movements that have changed the course of history have grown. Once upon a time, if you could have told the people of this island that they would build the greatest empire on the planet, people would have laughed. If the Romans had looked and said, well, that's just an island where it rains and the people can't do anything, they would have looked and they would have despaired if someone had told them that. But we know better. We know better because we are not just people, we are British people. And British people do not fail. British people are not laid low so easily as these traitors would like to imagine. We are not garbage. We are people that are worth something. It's easy to think that there is no hope, but actually the only mistake that is made is that our people have been subjugated to years or decades of a war against them waged from within. And it's not a war that's been waged in any battlefield. It's a war that's been waged on our morale as a people. Our people have become so demoralized, so disconnected from each other, so convinced that all they have in them is to fail, that they have forgotten what they themselves are actually capable of. For years and decades, the traitor legions on the left and the traitor legions on the right, whose loyalty is only to international finance, these people have been plunging a dagger into the heart of Britannia, stabbing her in the back year after year after year. But then people come here, they come to places like this, right here, right now, because they themselves have decided that enough is enough, and there's only so long that people can take that abuse before they retaliate and do something about it. This nation is not ruined, and it's not the end. On the contrary, this is only the beginning. If anything, it's the end of the beginning, because our people are starting to awaken in a way that perhaps they haven't in many decades, perhaps even many centuries. Britannia is not dead. Britannia is not finished. So help us God, Britannia will be reborn.
Well done, Alex. Right, come on, David. Got you next, mate.
Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave.
Thank you, Paranormal. Take care, mate. Thank you. Blessings to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to Walsall. Thank you, everybody. The government and the Home Office have failed to deliver on illegals with constant lies. They really don't care who comes in as long as they are lining their pockets with vast sums of money. They usually deposit it when they get it on offshore accounts, and this tells you that they are committing crimes and they should be held accountable with a major inquiry. Later after that, a new bill was brought in, the Strasbourg report, which was ignored, and now lawyers are making vast amounts of money claiming legal aid for illegals. We've been arguing about immigration for the past 20 years, but once again, nothing has been done. Surely we have a right to our own future from the government, and it is now seems that mass immigration will eventually replace our own people. This is an invasion of our lands due to the lack of response from the government. And now it's time. Enough is enough. We need to remove the neoliberalist globalistic establishment that is replacing the white people of this land through the importation of the third world populations. You need to cut immigration and restore border control. This is crucial to ensuring that communities are treated with dignity and respect, and our culture and values are protected. More and more illegals arrive every day. When they arrive, they're put in a nice hotel, all bills paid, and they get £45 a week, which they gamble or buy alcohol. We have become laughing stock, and by the end of this month, the new figures will be out, and they are predicting that will be higher than last year's of the net of 504,000 migration. They say the NHS is in crisis, but what does the health change do? Give £12 million to illegals, the doctors and dentists. And now the homes in the UK has fallen by the third. And over the last 18 months, rents have gone up by 11%. They say charity begins at home. So why are you sending money to half the world? Look after your own, and look after the homeless, the war veterans, young mothers and people who are in need, instead of all this immigration. You're letting terrorists in, paedophiles, murderers, rapists, grooming gangs. These people are already on the hit list in other countries, so send them back. We seem to be fighting.
Send them back.
The useless battle here. When they throw the passports in the sea, into the channel also, and escape identification, while the Home Office still has a 5-year backlog. So how come the government can leave Brits also to fight for themselves in Sudan? Yet every day we're invaded by illegal immigrants, and they are given protection and help at any time they need. It really doesn't matter anyway who wins the next election, because you're all a couple of traitors and you don't care for the people. We voted for Brexit, so why are you not deporting? So do your job you're supposed to do. We are a proud nation, and enough is enough, and we will fight on. So get your act together and get this country back where it should be.
Well said, that man. Well said.
Thank you, David. Let's give David a round of applause. Okay, we're going to have a local lass. She's a local resident. Her name's Melanie. So, come on, Melanie.
Sound okay still?
Right. My name's Melanie, and I'm Walsall born and bred. Dells, Palfrey, Palmer, you name it, yeah?
You ain't from Carpool, have you?
I went out with someone from Carpool a long time ago. It was rough in the 80s, yeah, and 70s, yeah. My dad was a coal miner at 15, yeah. My mum was a cleaner, yeah. First time he was unemployed was under Mrs. Thatcher, yeah. Right. When we left Palmer in 2012, there was 5 Indigenous families in our street. There was regular drug deals taking place every day. The immigrants were loosing pit bulls off in Palfrey Park and ripping other people's dogs up. An old white man was beaten, right, in 2008 to the floor, and his dog kicked by these immigrants, and nothing was done. When we left, like I said, 12 years ago, there was us and 4 others in the street. Yeah, Walsall born and bred, our families, blood and soil in this country. Now, all I see is an enemy. And that enemy, first and foremost, is in Parliament. Yes. Yeah, Parliament. They have allowed this to happen. In the 1960s, people didn't want it. Yeah? And what happened? Called names, this and that and that and this. The left have been allowed to take root in this country. The kids are brainwashed from the cradle to the grave. My nan was in an home 10 years ago, and all that was on the wall was, it wasn't English, I can tell you that. It was anything else but bloody English. Excuse the language, folks, I am absolutely raving, and I wish I could say how I really felt, but I can't. Another thing, just look around. Look at the state of Walsall. Look at it. There's no services, it's like a rubbish dump. I go down there, yeah, I used to run around there in the 70s and 80s with my parents and my siblings and my cousins. I go down there today and I don't recognise anyone. I've got nothing in common with any of them. Nothing. Nothing in common with these people. And they look at you with scorn. They look at you like you shouldn't be here. This is not yours, this is ours. And they'll tell you it's theirs, yeah? And they've been allowed they've been allowed to say these things. Yeah? And another thing and all, paedophilia, yeah, it's always been a problem in this country. Yeah? Jimmy Savile, this and that, the MPs, yeah, blah, 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 blah. The king. Yeah? The non's king. Yeah? Yeah? Peter Ball, the rest of them. As I stand here, this country has been infested with grooming gangs, rape gangs. But you know what? Gordon Brown, yeah? Gordon Brown, remember him? Yeah? Good old Brown. He turned around and said, leave them be. 9-year-old girls having the tongues nailed to tables, petrol poured over them, this and that, yeah? But don't worry, it's a lifestyle choice, yeah? Take the notice. And it's just carried on and on and on and on. And all we hear is failed promises. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, and they don't do anything. They don't do nothing. And the length and breadth of this country is a cesspit. It's a cesspit. And it's all been the fault of those in Parliament. Yeah? Standing there with Up the Workers t-shirt on, I'm one of you. They're not one of us, they never have been one of us. Look around and see the state of this country. And those, excuse me, those people who walked away today from the Walsall football match, yeah, well don't worry folks, because it's going to come and knock your door, yeah? It's going to knock everybody's door. Everyone's door this is going to knock. Everyone's door.
When it's too late.
And when it's too late, they'll stand there and say, what's happened? Yeah? And like I say, and talking of the paedophilia and the noncery, my personal view, they should all hang.
Yes.
Not one of them. And I don't care who they are. Yeah? And as Jesus said, Matthew 18 verse 6, anyone who harms one of these little ones, takes them into sin, would be better off having a boulder tied round his leg and thrown in the sea. Yeah? Yeah?
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
And all you bedwetters out there who are watching and ain't even got the time to come out, yeah? Like I said, that was from the football club. They're too bloody interested in X Factor and whatever else. Yeah, like I said, it's going to come and knock your door. It'll knock your door. All of them.
When it's too late.
When it's too late, yeah. You're right, mate. You're right.
It's the boots on the feet.
You're right. You're right. We got
calling you racist.
We got it. We've got it. Right. We've got a cost of living crisis, yeah. Oh, we ain't got no money for you guys. Yeah, let's cut this here and cut that there. £7 million a day on the hotels and the dinghy divers, and they say they've got no money for anything else. Nothing else, yeah. Our homeless sleeping on the streets. Sleeping on the streets while immigrants are given 5-star hotels, bed, breakfast, fags, and you name it, they've got it. And what do they do? What do? They go around pillaging, trying to groom the kids, everybody, yeah? There's been an uptake in gangs going round trying to snatch kids. So just be careful, everyone. Please keep your eye on your kids at all times, yeah? And watch what they're looking on the phones. Yeah, just please be careful. Because they're out there. They're out there, and it's real. Every day, yeah.
Like the government.
Yeah, every day. Thank you very much.
Well said, Mel. Let's give Mel a round of applause.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to have a little break, listen to some music, and then we're going to gather round because we've got somebody special come to do a talk. Simon Bean, MBE, will be coming up after. Okay, so let's have some music on, please. Thank you.
Simon Bean, MBE there. I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's why when we were late, we got anything over there. And you had to try to bring it on. Yeah, because I was doing it with that. Yeah. They never said to her.
I'm still going to go cover it, but they'll hate me over there now. But, you know. Mate.
So we've got over there, I believe, Kate. She was in Wakefield, if anybody remembers. She done quite a powerful speech in Wakefield, a bit over the top at times, a bit risque, but I think I don't know whether she's spoken or she will be speaking. I do apologise if the wind's picking up and it sounds shit. So that is Dave from the Yorkshire Patriots. Big up, Dave.
I'm a breeder. I've got angry cockers. Yeah. Is that because of the
Sorry to be a pain, I'm just gonna make it, just have a rollie. I'm just gonna, bear with me. Not being rude, I'm just going to place you on the floor while I have a rollie.
UK Transparency, just in case you didn't know.
UK Transparency, you're on YouTube?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll check that out later, my friend. Yeah, and it's on the channel, mate.
Yeah, no, I'll give you a share and stuff out.
Appreciate it.
What do you cover? Just protest?
Protests mainly, yeah. Mainly been immigration. I was at Wakefield on a day thing. 15 minutes sitting the other day as well. Flag's still that way.
Walsall, are you ready for part 2?
That's something basically anything interesting what's going on.
Yeah.
Especially if it's place.
Yeah, it's always
Right, we've had a quick break. Listen to some stuttering music. Right. Walsall, I'd like to make a warm Walsall welcome to Simon Bean, MBE. Put your hands together for this legend. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm known as the Maverick Veteran on YouTube because I tend to sort of make a fuss.
Cheers, Spike. No worries.
Publicly
Thank you,
when
mate.
a lot of people say stuff only on their keyboard. So, gets me into trouble, but so be it. I enjoy trouble. I've been in it since I was about 4 years of age, I think. Happy VE Day. 78 years ago, Great Britain's forces and her allies defeated Germany and the Axis forces to give our people around the world the freedoms that they should be enjoying today. It hasn't quite gone to plan. Quick question for you, audience participation. Homeless people on the streets. How many people do you think are homeless on the streets in any given day in the UK?
Too many. One's too many.
How many? 100,000? A million? The fact of the matter is, nobody knows, because the government hasn't got a sufficient system in place to gather that information. However, if you speak to the leftist movement of the big issue, they do street counts, and the street counts show approximately 9,000 homeless throughout the entire UK. And they state that anything between 3 and 6% of those homeless personnel are veterans. Now we know that those figures are totally inaccurate, and you can at least times that figure by 10. Reason being, if you're a veteran and you're homeless, you don't sleep on the street, you go into the woods. If you're a veteran and you're homeless and you're lucky enough to have a car, you sleep in the back of your car or van. The figures that are given are a complete fudge and don't reflect reality. But we have a plan. Johnny Mercer
Who?
at the Office for Veterans Affairs has started Op 42. Op 42 guarantees £8 million to eradicate homelessness of veterans within the United Kingdom. That £8 million is spread over 2 years, and local councils can request money from that pot, up to and including a figure of £1.5 million. Now, there's two main issues with this plan. Most councils don't know about Op Fortitude, and they've only got until the 22nd of this month to apply for the money. And in addition to that, £8 million is a drop in the ocean when that very same figure is being spent on a daily basis to house illegal immigrants in hotels around the country.
Well said, that man. Well said.
Not too far away from here, as you will be well aware, is Birmingham, England's second city. A location where visitors want to see the attractions and take part in the cultural diversity that's existed in Birmingham for hundreds of years. They want to visit the Bull Ring. They want to walk the infamous streets of the Peaky Blinders. The downside of that is, how can they visit Birmingham on a staycation or as bona fide visitors to this country when there are no hotels available for them to stay in? This bullshit needs to stop now. Help your own before the illegals, and return this already diverse nation back to its people.
Yes.
Well said.
What's next, we may ask? A return of 1940s Britain, with rapidly emptying food banks, people struggling to pay their electricity and gas bills, retirement being taken away as an option as it gets further and further distant into the future, the police being criticised by the left and the mainstream media every time they try and do their job. What's left? Perhaps will go back to food rationing and ration books. To end, I have a message for any immigrant that may see this on social media or may be squirreled away in these woods behind me listening. This land was built on blood and tears. The sacrifice of 2,000 years. The Romans came, the Vikings too. So why would we be afraid of you? Mark my words and mark them well. It was 1066 when we last fell. When it comes to a fight, we hate to lose. So respect our women and children, or you lose. You choose. Ladies, gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today. It means the world. I know there's not many of us, but this is going on all around the world and all around the country, and the more pressure we can put on in these different cities, different towns, villages, the closer we get to victory. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you for coming and speaking with us.
Hello, brother.
Yeah, stop the votes banner, someone's cut it in half.
Where was it?
Yeah, it was across the thing, like, yeah, big red one, yeah, stop the votes, loose.
At the left, ripping damage one of the Stop the Boats banners over there. Not too sure what's occurring.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Hello, sorry, I'm just an impromptu MC. So I hope this is the right order. Next person we have up to speak is a woman who for a lot of people here won't need much of an introduction. But for anybody who does, we have Katie Fanning.
Should be fruity.
I look upon our homeland today, and I think back to the famous Rivers of Blood speech made by Enoch Powell, not too far away from here in Birmingham in the late 60s. Yet even he, with all of his prophetic wisdom, could not have foreseen the utter levels of injustice, subjugation and humiliation that we, the native British population, will be subjected to today by the globalist, anti-white Marxist traitors that are governing our state and their imported foreign hostile hordes. In just a few short generations, we, the British, went from commanding respect across the globe to being a laughingstock around the world. We went from being the builders of the world's largest empire, ruling the seas and winning world wars, to not even being able to protect our own people and borders against third world invaders arriving in inflatable dinghies, armed with only con artist sob stories, ill intent and a wrongful sense of entitlement installed within them by our globalist enemy, to everything that is rightfully exclusively ours. Our exclusive identity as a peoples, as the English, the Irish, the Scottish, the Welsh, and everything that comes with it. Our home, our history, our heritage, our culture, our people's achievements, ours and our children's rightful inheritance. Everything that is essential for our continued existence as a unique peoples has been offered up on a plate to anybody from anywhere who wishes to come and claim it as their own or destroy it. What we're witnessing today is the whole-scale mass invasion and occupation of our homeland, the theft of our identity, and the purposeful destruction of our native British communities. which is being orchestrated by an international criminal clique of Marxists who are intent on enforcing upon us the conditions of life that is bringing about the destruction of our unique racial, ethnic, national and religious groups. And to add further insult and indignity upon us, we are being forcibly extorted through taxation to pay for these most grievous of crimes committed against us by our complicit globalist controlled state. Just over there, we have a hotel housing hundreds of foreign fighting age men that came into our home illegally. It is one of hundreds of hotels stationing thousands of foreign forces up and down our country against our consent and at our expense. And let's not use the Marxist manipulative language of the left that's meant to disguise what they truly are, because they're not refugees, they're not migrants. These are foreign hostile aliens that have passed through numerous safe nations to invade our home for nefarious purposes.
Absolutely.
Albanian and foreign gangsters, Islamic terrorists, African militants, foreign paedophiles, rapists, murderers and economic exploiters of all kinds are not refugees, no matter what the Marxists try and claim. When the Islamic State's caliphate began to crumble in Syria and Iraq, they promised to flood our nations with their fighters, and they have succeeded in doing just that. Because not only have these Marxist traitors opened the gates to these foreign invaders, they've rolled out the red carpet, offered up a ferry service using our border force and navy, and told them we'll cater to their every need without question. And if what we give them for free isn't good enough, then they'll use our legal system and our money to further exploit our people for these foreigners' interests. Just 2 weeks ago, I read a story about an ISIS member who came in here by a dinghy. He's actually a 42-year-old hardened Islamic State militant. He was living in juvenile accommodation for months amongst our community, being able to access the services that are supposed to be safe for your children. You'd think that our counter-terrorism intelligence services would be able to differentiate between a middle-aged man and a teenage boy, but apparently it's racist to try and ascertain the true identity, intent and age of these foreign invaders. We just have to take their word for it and completely disregard the safety and security of the native British people that are forced to host them. Enoch Powell, when he spoke in his speech, I was quite surprised really to hear about how 55 years ago that the white indigenous population were afraid to speak out then. He spoke about how women weren't able to get places in hospital when they were giving birth, how children were not being able to find school places. Now there are white kids who can't get schools in their catchment area. They have to travel 25 miles because our schools are filled with Africans, Arabs, Asians and foreign assorted parasites of all fucking kinds.
Yeah. And get right.
As the gentleman prior to me said, there is calculations on how many homeless there is in this country. 280,000 homeless currently in this country, and a homeless person dies in Britain every 6.5 hours. Yet our housing stock is ring-fenced and reserved for foreign hostile replacements. And it's not just housing in which our infrastructure is struggling. I mean, even our water systems haven't been updated. They've not built any new reservoirs. We're getting recycled, fluoridated and chloridated sewage into our houses. We can't get dentist appointments, we can't get dental appointments, we can't get doctors. If you go to A&E, you can't see anybody. It's full of foreigners. And it's not just the financial cost and the cost to our infrastructure. The human cost to our people has been immeasurable. As Enoch Powell said and predicted, rivers of blood. He was right, those rivers of blood are overflowing with the blood of our people. And that blood is on the hands of the traitors who have invited this foreign occupation into our land. Up to 1 million white British school children have been raped, tortured, in some cases murdered by foreign Islamic gangs. And our corrupt constabulary have not just facilitated it,
Steve.
but covered it up. Our people
No
have
more,
been
mate.
murdered
Enough is
in
enough.
terrorist attacks. Our people are killed daily on the streets by these foreign invasive peoples. And we get no protection. We're actually told that we don't exist, that they're the original Britons. When Enoch Powell spoke about those rivers of blood, I think he didn't even foresee how bad it would get. And yet most people in this country don't seem to care. Today, we've been stood outside here waiting for people from the football match to turn up, but they seem more interested in cheering on their African football players than doing anything about their replacement and genocide. 55 years ago, when Enoch Powell made that speech, do you think he would have seen what is going on today? In 55 years' time, what are we going to be saying? Because we have a choice. In 55 years' time, we could be a vulnerable, persecuted minority in our own country, or we can reignite the flames of discontent within the hearts of our people and reclaim everything that's been taken from us, our home, our history, our heritage, our culture, and reclaim a future for our children. Thank you.
Thank you, Casey. Let's give a round of applause. Yay! Right, we're going to have another lady, local lady. Okay. Name's Sam. Let's welcome Sam.
Go on, Sam.
Go on, Sam.
Right, thanks everyone for coming today. I did write a speech, but I kept going off on the tangent, so I'm just going to say what's in my heart. You've all heard of the children being subjected to, hold on, sorry. In the last few months, there has been many instances where children have been tried to be kidnapped from parks, outside our schools, and all around the country. I speak from personal experience. My grandson, who's 18 months old, was approached by some foreign nationals about a month ago in a park. Due to his elder sister's quick wit, managed to grab him away from these illegals. The illegals were shouting they were going to follow them home and they were going to find out where they lived and they were going to kidnap him. This obviously scared the life out of my daughter-in-law. The police were called, the police came, they arrested the illegal and they let him go. No warnings, no nothing. He said he would be back. What have they done about it? They have done nothing about it. There has been other instances over the last few months where children have nearly been taken. What are the police doing about it? As far as I can see, they are doing nothing about it. They are not protecting our children. They are not protecting us. We've got other instances then of young girls coming out of school, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, being approached by these illegals, being sexually harassed. You've got mothers filming them, doing these crimes. The girls are scared, but other parents will have to get their children taxis home from school, and they only live around the corner. This is ridiculous. The summer is coming up. The kids are going to be out of schools. What's going to happen in the parks and in the towns when all these legals come across our young children? I am afraid for the next few months in particular, and where this country is going. We need to stand up for our children. We need to stand up for ourselves. The police are not going to do it. The government are not going to do it. The councils are not going to do it. They don't seem to care about us. Where is this all going to go? As far as I'm concerned, enough is enough. We have to stand up for ourselves. No one else is going to do it. What is it going to take? Is it going to take a child being taken? Is it going to be loads of children being taken? Is it going to be another sexual assault? The sexual assaults within 200 metres of the hotel up there has doubled, 100% increase over the last 12 months in sexual assaults. We have gone to the Commissioner of the Police and we've presented this to him. He doesn't seem to care. If it was any other crime, if it was a crime higher up the ranks, then something will be done. But because it's our children, nobody seems to want to do anything. And I am not prepared to stand by and do nothing. Enough is enough. We all need to stand together. All the communities need to come together and stand up for our rights, for freedom, democracy, and no more injustice against our people and our children. Enough is enough. End of story. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Well done, girl! Woo! I don't know, we've got any more speakers. We've got any more, Donna.
Afternoon, James. You alright, mate? Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. I've banned him. He's an idiot.
Let's give a round of applause to Sam. Hey guys, we're going to round you up in a minute.
Right, Steve.
And we want everybody to go home peacefully and quietly.
Right, Woodnin.
Okay, and not making any disturbance. And we're looking for volunteers to clean up after us as well.
What?
Never these ones.
And in there, Kata. Bowie, there's Kata.
Okay, guys, just want to say thank you for coming. Okay, if there's any football fans here, thank you for coming as well. Yeah, there's people on the periphery, thank you for coming. Right.
Yeah, thank you to everybody who came today.
Thank you for all the speakers, thank you for everybody else who came today, thank you for everybody at home watching this. Right.
Thank you for you.
Thank you to the police as well for facilitating this.
Especially UK.
Right. We are looking at going to Walsall Town Hall soon, doing an impromptu peaceful protest outside with a few placards. Us mothers and grandmothers, concerned mothers and grandmothers locally. Oh, granddads as well. And what we want is the newly elected council to put this at the top of their agenda, and for them to come and listen to us, get us around a table and talk with us and see what solutions we can come to this. Okay. I want to thank everybody for coming and supporting us in Walsall, and we will be meeting at other demos around the country, and yeah, God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What was your channel again, Nick?
UK Transparency.
UK Transparency here as well, so check out his channel, give him a like and subscribe and whatnot. Anything you'd like to say on the camera, a message to the people?
Yes.
Yes, 2 seconds, mate. Here we go.
Yes.
You right, buddy? What's your message?
Yes, my message is it's about time the British people stood up and we stopped voting for these same old political parties which are allowing these so-called migrants, these so-called refugees. We need to stop voting for those parties who allow them to come in. We need to vote for other parties which have policies of stopping them coming in, of sending them back, because they don't belong here. And it's about time we stood up and done something. So thank you for your time.
No worries. Brilliant, mate. Thank you. Enough is enough. Brilliant. Right, Dave. You all right, mate? Anything you'd like to say on camera? I am live. Yeah.
Out the way.
Yeah. Sorry guys, 2 seconds.
Oh. Sorry, Dave. Sorry.
Right, here we go. Dave from the Yorkshire Patriots.
Yes,
A message from Dave to the people.
Yeah, we at Warsaw near Birmingham today regarding the illegals in the hotels. Also for justice for our children. Not many has turned up today, but the people who were here, fantastic people, and Warsaw has made us very welcome. Regarding the illegals, it basically needs to stop. The government needs to get the act together, and also the Home Office. We know they've got delays, but let's sort these delays out, because the people of Great Britain are fed up about all this situation you're putting us in. You know what I mean? We've got homeless on the streets, we've got war veterans on the streets. We've got people who've got mental problems on the streets. People can't see doctors, people can't see nurses, people can't go into county and get sorted. We need something done. So enough's enough, so get something done. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you, Dave. Where can people find you?
I'm on my page, or just on Facebook.
Just on Facebook, yeah. No worries, lovely, mate.
You come to Leeds one?
Yes, absolutely, mate.
Oh,
it's that 3rd of June.
No, it's been moved to the 10th because there's real strikes on the 3rd.
Right, so the week after.
It's going to be mad. It's going to be big.
Yeah.
David,
Brilliant.
can me and you get a fax together?
Yeah, in a minute. It's dodgy. Yeah, I'm gagging, mate. Very apt sign there. Brilliant flags. The Yorkshire Patriots, check him out on Facebook. Can't disagree with anything that sign says there. I'm not going to speak it, but yes, absolutely. Anything you would like to say on?
Just thanks to everyone who's watching now on live today, and everyone who attended the demo. We're hoping to get some more demos in place around the Midlands from other groups to help them set up their groups, like, you know, and then get other groups to come and support them. That's our aim, like, you know. So, like I said, thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone who supports us, like, you know, and carry on supporting us, carry on watching us. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
Wonderful, excellent work today. Excellent, excellent. Any final comment you would just like to say live on YouTube? I can give you a few minutes if you, or is it just a final message to the people?
Yes, there's more events like this. They're not all organised by the same people, but there's more events like this coming up in future. The ones I'm tracking and aware of is Leeds on the 10th of June in the city centre, and Lincoln on July the 8th. There's other things between those two, but if you follow any, like, there's a group on Facebook, Yorkshire Patriots. Yep. They tend to have all of these flyers up. Okay. If you follow me on Telegram, it's just my name on Telegram. I've got all the flyers up.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much, Alec. Thank you. Anything you'd like to say? Comment to the people? No, you no.
There, he'll tell you what you want to hear.
INN?
Yeah.
I thought I recognised him from this channel.
We'll have a word with you.
We are worried about our children's future.
Job. It's got a Carlin job.
We're going to work on that. We'll work on that. That's a good basis. I'm happy with that. Let's go with that. Where we go from there, then, we can start working it together.
Sorry to bother you, my friend. I've seen you on your YouTube. INN, isn't it? It is. I've only briefly seen you, so I don't know a lot about what you hear. Would you just a message to the people?
Yeah, sure. I mean, me and my friends from the INN, we've arrived today to support our other friends. You know, we're all obviously not of the same organisation and whatever, but we very much support their ideals and what's going on at the moment. It's a dire situation. You know, we need more people to be standing and working together, being a bit more cohesive. You know, this sort of us and them attitude, you know, it needs to end now, and we all need to pull together and fight for a brighter future.
Where can people find you?
The Telegram is the best, really, just for direct contact, which is t.me at / Independent Nationalist Network, or you can find us on YouTube under the same name.
Wonderful, thank you very much. Cheers. Take care, mate. Thank you. Thank you. You would like to say to the people, a message, anything you'd like to get out? 2 seconds,
I'd
my
like
friend.
to say,
you say whatever you want.
At the end of the day, we shouldn't be. Where else in the world can you go without a passport?
Absolutely.
Apart from this country, and besides that, they're coming over here, and it's an invasion. It's an invasion. People don't like to talk about an invasion. And at the end of the day, we all know it's happening. We all sitting there being quiet. You think it ain't going to come home to you, but it will come home to you one day.
Absolutely.
Then you'll expect our support, where there's only maybe 50 here today, let's say. In a few years' time, there'll be 150.
Absolutely.
Then there'll be 1,050. It's the only way this country's going to work if we all stick together, because we've been shit on.
You on any groups or anything? Anywhere where people can find you, or
No, mate,
I'm
just you.
Yeah.
I'm just a lone soldier with my boots on the beach.
Best way, my friend.
And I've been to London. The first time I could get hold of Simon today is because there's so few here. I've been with hundreds down there, and that's Brexit and everything. And to get a photo of him, yeah, he's amazing. That's like Tommy Robinson. I can't mention him on there.
No.
But you know what? You know that girl there? Fucking hell.
Kate.
She's brilliant. Kate, what's her name? Kate what? She on pay? You lying bastard.
I'm going to get that.
Be honest, guys.
I'm public on Telegram, but you will need to get the original Telegram version because I'm sensitive. And I'm banned from that. I'm literally I wanted to get out.
No, there is no doubt get banned. No doubt get banned. There is no doubt get banned because I've stopped.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That just like adjusted itself.
Any comment for the people?
Oh no, are you filming me?
I am. I can get.
I'll get the cigarette out of my hand. I don't think I have a comment today.
No.
Would you like to ask any questions?
Well, I'm just recording, just a message to the people or anything going forward.
Well, I'll see everybody in Leeds. I'll be speaking there. But
That's
apart
on the,
from that,
that's on the 10th.
That's on the 10th.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I just work behind the scenes, mostly doing legal work, and I'm creating an organisation called the White Indigenous Rights Alliance. That keeps me quite busy.
Okay, is there somewhere people can find you?
Oh, you can find me on Telegram, although the channel is censored, so you'll need the Telegram version. Yes, I'm as cancelled gets. I'm banned from Gab, Facebook, Telegram, Twitter, everywhere. But you can get me on Telegram on my censored channels, Bubba Kate versus the State.
Bubba Kate.
Bubba Kate versus the State and Bubba Kate versus the State round 2. Because one got banned, then the other one got banned. So we're going to be on our third within the next few weeks.
Right, no, wonderful, excellent. Thank you, Kate. No worries. See you later. I'll do that. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah, just getting final thoughts and the aura. Anything you would like to say, Lou?
No, I wouldn't, thank you very much.
No comment. No comment, she says.
Can you see my dog? How many have you got on looking?
A few. Yeah, not many.
All right, good.
It's all good. It's good. They're a good bunch though. Yes, Steve. Yeah. Yes, James. Yeah, definitely, mate. Appreciate you all joining us. If you haven't already, give it a like and a share and whatnot. Helps the algorithms. So yeah, got a mixture of people here. You got INN, Independent Network News. Not sure on the politics behind him. Yorkshire Patriots. Obviously, Alex Yerbury was here, and Kate. And then you've got all the locals that attended. Midland says no to the migrants. Stop the boats. They've done really well with the organisation, to be fair. Really well. Good messages. Protect the children. Can't deny that. Protect the children. Stop the invasion. I do apologise, it's fucking windy, it's raining, and the gimbal. And you, mate, see you soon. Yeah, check out Yorkshire Patriots, see what they're about.
David!
Sorry. Is there a message you wanted to put out to anybody?
You want a message put out to anyone?
Done Sam, I've done Sam already.
Yeah, he's done me already.
All right. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone.
Oh, 2 seconds, mate.
It's all right.
There we go, there we go.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that turned up today. Amazing speakers we had. I know it was short notice, I thought there would have been more people here, but you can only do what you can do.
Absolutely, mate, absolutely.
Just got to keep fighting, saying enough is enough.
Yeah.
Stop the boats.
So, plans going forward?
Yeah, we're going to do some more. I think we're going to do Wolverhampton and Bromsgrove our next ones.
Okay, yeah.
So,
where can people find you?
We've got a group, if you can see on the hoodie.
Midland Says No to Migrant Hotels.
Yeah, that's the Facebook page group.
So Facebook for that group, if you want to check it out and support and share it, get the love and news spread out for everyone. Yeah. Excellent. No, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Police case to my house.
It's a funky catchy thing.
Sorry, mate?
It's a funky catchy thing.
It's alright, yeah, it does the job. Just it's a bit complicated. Need another pair of hands.
The way you move and it's
yeah, follow, yeah. So that's pretty much it for Walsall. It's like I say, it's raining. So did have a huge space cornered off. They had all this space. Did get toilets as well. Yeah, Jason, you're right, mate. It's the lefty's got the best position outside next to the stadium, outside the actual hotel itself. It's on the start of the stream. Another, see if we can speak to one of the organisers. So you got the Leeds 10th of June, possibly an event in Bradford on the Saturday coming up. And that's the British Lions Unite for Freedom, down with the tyranny and all. They've done an event in Birmingham, check it out.
Hey guys, we're going for a quick pint if anyone fancies a swift one before heading off.
Are you mine up? How are you doing?
I don't look posh, but I look.
Railway.
Yeah, just across them lights, across the lights. Right, across the lights at the end of the road, and it's wide on the corner, you have to come back on yourself.
You're right.
Is there anything you would like to say?
just a message to whatever you would like to say.
Thanks for everybody who's watching. You've seen what's happened today, you've heard the speeches, and what we encourage you to do is just listen to, keep your eyes open to what's happening, keep your ears open to any news that's going about, and come and join us for the next demos. There's going to be more in Walsall, but there's going to be more around the country as well. So yeah, we're a group of concerned locals, and please, come and join us for the next one. Thank you so much.
Lovely, thank you very much. Well done today, brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you. I've heard that you had a bit of a run-in with them.
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, no, I'm not going to be intimidated by anybody. But yeah,
Exactly, absolutely.
They've got no logical discussion or anything to come out with. It just shows what side they're on, and the argument, they're fighting a losing battle, aren't they? So yeah, we'll do our small bit.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
My pleasure. Yeah, let's stick to the invaders. It's a divisive subject, isn't it? It's no denying a lot of the homeless are crackheads and whatnot. It's, I appreciate you all watching and joining. So yeah, had a few mixed people here. I've got Bear Britain audits. I've got the other guy's YouTube channel. Yeah. So INN there going away. Seems like he's got a couple of minders with him as well. Before you start that, do you want to say anything on camera? You're the only one I haven't got yet, so I want to get all of you.
Oh, I will.
Yeah. Sorry.
Just away on.
No worries.
I saw the street. Fantastic.
Thank you. Just getting another quick interview with one of the speakers, a local lady.
Nice.
Typical. What's your message to the people?
Right, my message to the people is wake up, take your kids, take your families, wake up, and I mean wake up, yeah, don't sit there docile and I can't do this, I can't do that, because once it's gone, it's gone. And this country is in a terrible, terrible mess.
And I'll see you all soon.
And like I say, it's from the cradle to the grave.
Take care, see you soon.
And
No, you're right. You carry on. No, you have a proper hug. She deserves a proper hug.
Yeah, mate, Simon. Cheers, mate. I'll see you soon. On the face.
Thank you, sir. Cheers, buddy. Take care. Thank you, mate. Thank you.
You need to wake up from your slumber, English, British people. Take your kids, like I just said, whether it's online or from dreaming gangs or rat gangs or what you name it, yeah. Keep your eye on your kids, keep your eye on your families. Stand up, make a stand. Because once it's gone, and it's no good crying over spilt milk and saying, what's happened here then? Yeah, because we are sinking fast. Yeah, it's not racist, it's realism. Yeah, our here is real. Yeah. We don't live in bubbles and parliaments and, champagne and whatever else, yeah? This is real. This is reality, yeah? And the streets are dangerous, yeah? And it could be any one of you or your families, yeah? So please, I'm pleading with you. Please. Do it for your kids, your grandkids. Do it for yourselves as well. Because we're a great country.
Absolutely.
We're blood and soil. We're indigenous. We're proud. And then when I see the kids, I feel like crying. I feel like crying when I see the little ones. Because government ain't your friend. None of them in Parliament are our friends.
It's down to us, the people.
They are funding this, they're nurturing it, they're giving excuses left, right and centre. There's an international globalist plan, a cabal, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. It's going to get worse and worse, and it will come. It's going to get worse than this. So please, people, wake up. Just wake up for your kids. Look after them. They're the most precious thing that God can give you, children.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'd like to say a bit more, but
no, lovely. I appreciate you coming off there. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well done. Appreciate your effort.
Thank you.
Keep on the fight.
Yeah, thanks, Hart.
No, all right. Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, James. Yes, Spike. Well said, that lady. Brilliant speaker. Brilliant. Well done. You alright, Jersey? Cheers for joining, mate. It's pretty much over now, mate. Pretty much over. Go back to the start of the stream. It's when saw all the lefties outside the hotel. A few interactions there. Absolutely, James. You know they are, mate. Inbreaded. Cheers, guys. Take care, mate. Thank you. Yeah, it's miserable, James. Take care, buddy. Take care. Keep on the fight, mate. Keep up the fight. They're not going to win.
They ain't going to win.
They ain't going to win, mate.
This is how it happens, small. Actually, when you retire, you might do it. You realise when it's too late. You realise when it's too late.
I've got 32 years left to serve.
You won't have it. Anyway.
Have a good day.
All right, Matt, and you. All right. Thank you.
I'm good now, I'm alright. Is it energy drinks, is it? Oh, actually, I'll have a Twix if that's alright. Bit of sugar. Bit of sugar. Excuse me. Is it just the one sign that they damaged?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bastards, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. Getting the money back for it.
So, do you see who done it, or the police see who done it?
I see who done it, and then the police were over asked what happened. So I told the police to just cut the site.
Right. Okay.
And I said to the police, I want to go for criminal damage.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it's my downfall. I know I'm too friendly to them. I do forget that they are the enemy. Yeah, I'm learning all the time, Jason, with it, mate. I am learning. was proud of myself, standing up to fucking thug boy at the start, trying to intimidate again. Tyrants will never win though. Never win. Oh. Thanks mate, I think I'm gonna wrap it up in a second because I am gagging for a smoke. But yeah, thanks for joining all. Stay tuned and I'll try and get out as soon as I can again. Yes, we want our country back. Yeah, it's different levels needed on all fronts, mate. All fronts. I don't know what the answer is, but it's got to be stopped. That's all I know. It's got to be stopped, or our kids are fucked. Cheers all. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care and speak to you all soon. Much love.